Hey YouTube, my name is Tyler here, and this is my first video ever, and I'm talking today about gum disease and basically natural healing for your teeth is what most of my videos are going to be about, probably, because I'm trying to heal my teeth. I mean, I'm also seeing the dentist too. I'm not avoiding my dentist. I don't think that's a smart thing to do, even though I'm using only natural products at home. Um, Honestly, gum disease, it may sound like a scary topic. It may sound, and it's a serious topic. It may sound like an embarrassing topic, but you shouldn't be embarrassed about it. You should take care of it and not worry about what people think, which is why um, at first I was hesitant about talking about my own experience, but I'm not embarrassed anymore because even though it was embarrassing to get diagnosed by a dentist, I have since then, it was last August that I was diagnosed, I've reversed since then all of my bleeding. I used to have bleeding whenever I brushed. It didn't matter if I used an extra soft brush, it didn't matter how gentle I was. I used tea tree oil, I used Dr. Bronner's soap, which I know sounds disgusting, but it's actually not that bad. But I've moved on to tooth soap. Tooth soap is the best. But there's nothing wrong with Dr. Bronner's. It's just people were telling me, you should try tea tree oil and Dr. Bronner's and you'll be fine. But with that would probably work for gingivitis. It'll probably work. But unfortunately, I didn't realize how serious my condition was, and then it developed into full-blown periodontal disease, which again, it was embarrassing. Nobody told me I had bad breath, but no, my breath is completely nice now. But when I had these bleeding gums, I would ask, like, honest friends of mine, do you think I have bad breath? And they would be like, no, we don't think that. And I could tell they weren't lying, but I felt like I had bad breath. I could honestly taste it. I know that sounds disgusting, but it's just the reality. And I'm not embarrassed about that anymore because it's just the reality of what some people go through, and you just have to deal with it. So the main reason why I'm doing this channel, making these videos, is to provide some friendly advice. I'm not a doctor, obviously. I'm not a dentist. But just to provide some supplemental help, maybe, and support if you need somebody to talk to about your experience. I know how uncomfortable it is. But honestly, it really requires just basic things. Like, you may feel like it's this big, huge, complicated thing, but in my opinion, now I could be wrong, everybody likes to blame genetics, but in my opinion, it's because of lack of oral hygiene. I did start flossing when I had gingivitis, but I didn't know how to do it correctly. It's really important that you know how to floss correctly. Sometimes people don't realize how important this is, and you need to realize it. Ask a dentist to show you how to floss. And number one thing, if you have any concerns about your gums, you need to do what you can to see the dentist. I know financially it's difficult for a lot of people, but the thing is that it's about your health, it's about your teeth. And if you want to keep your teeth, you really need to make sure your gums are healthy. That's more important than cavities, in my opinion. Cavities are obviously serious. You need to take care of those too. I'm interested in remineralizing teeth. I don't know how much it actually works or not because nobody ever shows any before and after pictures. I'm going to make a different video about remineralization of teeth, but healthy gums are the most important thing. First off, make sure your gums are healthy to anchor those teeth in place. So one thing that I can recommend is this herb called Myrrh, or Myrrh. I don't know exactly how you're supposed to pronounce it, but It's in this toothpaste by Trader Joe's. Now you can get this if you want something cheaper. This is like $2.18 or something plus tax. And honestly, this is the best toothpaste. It's the best tasting toothpaste. But I'm not impressed with the quality of it. So I moved back to using soap to brush my teeth. And since that doesn't have Myrrh, what I did was I purchased Myrrh gum at a health food store, which is the same thing. And I make my own tooth oil, which I combine essential oils with this. And I use that sometimes as a mouthwash, and sometimes I'll use it as a toothpaste. And when you brush your teeth with that, you can tell that it's healing because it's really stimulating your gums. It's like you can tell right away that there's a huge difference. Brush your teeth once in a while with a dry brush. That's what I can recommend because that's how you can tell how healthy your gums actually are. That's really important. If you want to know how healthy your gums are, brush with a dry brush. No toothpaste, no nothing. And if you see any bleeding at all, floss. Okay? Floss properly. There's a lot of YouTube videos showing you how to do that, and you can just ask your dentist at the same time. If that doesn't help you. Flossing is the best thing. And even though I'm doing oil pulling, I don't think that replaces flossing. That's just my own opinion. But I do think that natural is best because it's actually giving your teeth something. Whereas, what's commercial toothpaste? It's just a bunch of chemicals. There's nothing good for you. So my personal belief, it's just what I believe, you shouldn't, I don't believe you should put anything on your teeth that shouldn't go in your mouth, as well as the rest of your body. To some people that may not make a lot of sense. You may not think, well, I'm not swallowing it, but the thing is you're still actually getting it absorbed into your body somehow. It's sublingual. It goes under the tongue, whether you like it or not. That is reality. And I've done research on this topic, which I'm inviting those of you who are dealing with this, those of you who are interested in this, to do your own research as well. And it's really important to form a support group about this because I'm on a support group right now talking about this, even though, I'm being honest with you guys, I don't have any before and after pictures. I wish I did. And I'll make some in the future, but I have reversed all symptoms of bleeding. No bleeding whatsoever. And it doesn't matter if I floss, it doesn't matter if I dry brush, there's no more bleeding. And I feel great, and hopefully I can just provide some additional support on YouTube. I myself have gotten a lot of great advice from watching other people's YouTube videos as well. So I just wanted to create my videos to contribute to that support. So if you're interested in this and you're interested in doing it naturally, I'm definitely going to be here. And I don't think it's wise at the same time to ignore the doctor's advice. I will use whatever I need to. But so far, I feel pretty confident about what I'm doing. So I will definitely be creating more videos about this topic. Let me know if you have any questions about this, and I'll talk to you guys probably next week. I'll probably make another video. And I hope you all have a great week, and I'll see you next time. Bye.